Welcome into a new series here on YouTube. This is episode 0 of a nuzlocke I'm going to try to bring to you. I'm a relatively new Pokemon player. I don't have a whole lot of history with the game, but I'm excited to try. So what we are playing is a game called Pokemon Infinite Fusion. I'll try to put a link in the description so you guys can go play it for yourself. But here are the rules. The rules are going to be generic nuzlocke rules. 1, I can only catch 1 Pokemon per run. The first one I find. 2, fainted Pokemon will retire into the end box, done box, and never to be used again. 3, only 2 heals per fight unless a Pokemon faints, in which case I can reset that and get 2 more heals. Number 4, all Pokemon must be named, so I would love for you guys in the comment section below, put a comment, either your name or choose a name for a Pokemon, and that is where we will draw the names for the next episode. Number 5, all static encounters will be randomized, so eggs should be randomized, looking in the spider web should be randomized. If it's not, we then will pick a clause where we can pick the next Pokemon available. The run starts after the first ball. Before the first ball, I can wipe and it's no big deal. Number 7, if all Pokemon faint, then the run is over. So those are generic Pokemon nuzlocke rules. The other clauses will enable a dupes clause. So if we come across a Pokemon that is the same as somebody we've already got in the party, we can call dupes and pick the next person in line. And also, if there is a shiny Pokemon, I will allow myself to try to catch it. I probably won't be able to catch it till later into the game, but we'll give it a shot. What makes this a RonLocke or a Ron rules is I'm going to give myself 1 mulligan per run. Again, I do not have the best knowledge of Pokemon, so I could come across things that I've never seen or heard of before, and if that happens, I might allow myself a mulligan. Probably not, but might. The other thing, status effects. If I get a status effect and I haven't been able to purchase, or I can't purchase because items are randomized, if I can't purchase a heal and I lose a Pokemon walking back to a center, I'm not going to count that as a loss. And finally, what makes it a RonLocke is any dog Pokemon I will be allowed to catch whenever. So let's get into the game. I'm going to randomize the controls and we'll get started. I'm going to try to keep these episodes to half an hour. We're going to go random. We're going to randomize it all here to show you. If we have to re-roll, this will all be skipped. So my name is Ron. I'm not worried about the rest of this. Is the information correct? Yes. Everything is going to be turned on. Arena, custom sprites off, allow legendaries on. Starters can be any. So this allows you to have later. Now let's go first stage. Static encounters that appear in the overworld include randomized on. That should work. Sometimes it doesn't, but it should. Gift Pokemon randomized. Fuse everything, no. So if you fuse everything, then no matter what, everything you come across is fused. I don't need that. We are playing Pokemon Infinite Fusion. So if you've never played before or never seen it, you can take any Pokemon and fuse it with another one and make a brand new one. And so you get some really weird and wonderful things. And it's half the fun, So Pokemon, select the randomizer options for a Pokemon. Yes, NPC trainers on. Custom sprites off, confirm, gym trainers on, custom sprites off, gym types on. That allows the gyms to still have their main typing, but their fusions don't have to be the gym type. Re-randomize each battle on, confirm, items on, everything on, confirm. And I'm going to go to insane levels. I don't know if we can do insane. I've never tried this, but I'm going to click on insane for randomization. And I'm assuming that you guys in chat or you guys watching probably have a better knowledge of this game than I do. So we're going to skip past the beginning and go straight to the starter selection. In future episodes, you guys will choose a starter. Episode 0, first attempt, I'm gonna probably choose here. And we'll catch our first Pokemon or something to that effect. The trainers have been shuffled. Generating a new wild encounter file. This could take a little while. Or not. So again, I'm gonna try to do this every day. An episode every day of April. And we'll see if we can get the Nuzlocke. We could go to the final 4. I'm gonna go on hard, I guess. If we get to like attempt 10, well, maybe we'll take the difficulty up some. Yeah, we'll leave it on hard. Yeah, we'll leave it on hard. Autosave on, yes. We are going to go on file A, copying over an old one. So yeah, I would love for you guys to add comments. Either put your name or put a name that you would love to give a Pokemon, or like say if you really like Eevee and you want that to be named after yourself, feel free to shout it out. We're gonna skip to the starter selection and find out what Pokemon we have. The rival, I'm gonna leave it as blue for now. Yeah, we'll leave it at blue. I don't know what to do for that, but we'll leave it at blue. And here we are. Let's see what starters we have randomly rolled. Gramps, I'm fed up with waiting. Blue, let me think. Oh, that's right. I told you to come. Just wait. Here, Ron. Here are 3 Pokemon here. Haha. They're inside the Pokeballs. When I was young, I was a serious Pokemon trainer. In my old age, I have only 3 left, but you can have one. Choose. Hey, Gramps, what about me? I'm not going to do voiceover the whole time. So what are we going to find? What are we going to find? In ball number 1, we have a Finnegan. That's a little fire caddy foxy thing. That's kind of cool. Ball number 2, we have a Togepi. Fairy typing wouldn't be bad, being kind of immune to dragon. But number 3 would be a Turtwig. So this is a hard call. A hard call. I don't know what again, in the future, when we wipe or start over, I would get you guys to choose, but we're only 7 minutes into the episode right now, so let me choose. What should we choose? So grass is weak to bug and ice and poison and flying. It's got 5 weaknesses. Fire is weak to ground, rock, which would be Brock, which is our first guy, so we're probably weak against the first guy. And then Togepi wouldn't be weak against anything. Be weak against poison and steel. I don't really like any of these choices, to be honest. So I think, just because of the cuteness factor, we're gonna go with Finnegan. When in doubt, go with the animal Pokemon. So, would I love to give a nickname? Yes. Again, I'm going to harp on this. If you want a Pokemon named after you, put your name in a comment or a name of a Pokemon you would like to be used, and we will name the Pokemon after you. So our starter is going to be called Hazel, after my doggo. So you choose the Finnegan, huh? Well, Gramps, I just got 1 more of these new DNA splicers, so he's going to take the other 2 Pokemon and fuse them together, and that's going to be my rival. So I do know the first thing we have to do, we have to get to the next town, go grab a parcel for Dr. Oak and come back, and then we'll get balls and we catch our first Pokemon. Up until then, I don't have balls, the run hasn't started. We're going to fight our rival here, and probably lose, which is fine. Again, until we get our first Pokeball, the run has not started. Some different types of games, I guess you have to try to get through the laboratory first. But I should be able to do an Ember and destroy it. Yeah, I think we're good. He had a berry, but he's confused and burned. Excellent. Excellent. It's all coming together. So Hazel has grown to level 6. Yeah, so I think for the short, we'll do a shorter episode 0. And we're going to go try to catch our first Pokemon and probably end it there. And allow you guys to throw some names out. And yeah, we'll look at increasing the team. Smell you later, says our rival. He's not very kind at all. Ron, before you leave, could you please do me a favor? I need you to pick up a parcel at Viridian City's Pokemart for me. It's just down the road, but I forgot to pick it up earlier. So until we do that, we do not have a ball. I'm also going to take off my pajamas, because I don't want to run around in my pajamas all day long. Change my hat. Confirm. So, yes, you can expect, as this series progresses, we're going to do this all on camera. I might potentially stream it at the time, but there's going to be very short windows. I'm going to try to do this every day on top of working and on top of doing my normal streaming and on top of doing my normal other stuff. Because I've always been inspired. I've been inspired by other content creators who do this. And I want to give my shot. So we can't catch a Pokemon. We have no Pokeballs in our bag. No Pokeballs. So whatever's here, I can't catch. I don't really want to see. I'd rather not see what's here. It could be a legendary, or it could be a Rattata. Who knows? You never know. So what we could catch could be, oh, a Hitmontop. That'd be kind of cool. Fighting type would be nice to have. Nice coverage. Might not be what I was expecting for right off the top. I would hope for better than that, but you never know. So here we are at Viridian City. I need to go to the Pokemart, not the center, and grab a parcel. And here we talk about DNA splicers, and we'll talk about that a bit more once it actually happens. You have attained a DNA splicer! Yay! Let's head back to Oak. Again, we'll do this episode a little bit shorter. I think there was a ball over here I could grab, but it's fine. Again, I have no balls, so I cannot. That Pokeball over there is going to be randomized. It could be a Master Ball, I don't know, but I don't want to grab it yet. I want to get back to Oak, and we'll collect them on the way through. The other thing to be said is, again, I've only played a little bit of this. You guys have probably played this a lot more than I have. If you see something that I've obviously forgotten, or that I need to do, or where I missed something, feel free to shout it out. I don't mind the help. Actually, I prefer the help, because there's going to be a lot of stuff I just don't know. Or if we get into an encounter and you go, you could have done this, and you would have been this, and that would have been better, I'm happy to hear that. There's also another thing. Let's give you your Pokédex before you head out earlier. Here, Ron obtained a Pokédex. I already gave the grandson here before you left. Poké automatically records data on every Pokemon you've ever seen or caught. It is a high-tech encyclopedia. There are now over 250,000 species of Pokemon thanks to Pokemon fusions, so I cannot possibly expect you to complete it. But should you still try to catch as many different species as you can. Now go! Your journey to the Pokemon League starts now! So I should be able to... that should come up now in my menu? No. Maybe not. Maybe later. 2 more Pokeballs. Hey, that's 7. This girl, I know, the more things you do, the more quests you do, she'll give you rewards. But let's head up and try to get some Pokemon. That's my starter house. So here, can I? No, still just let's see if we can get the Pokeball. And our first encounter will be here at any moment. I'm assuming in this grass? No. In this grass? Ooh, here we go. Our first encounter for the Poke Run is him on top. Okay. Let's try to catch him. So fighting fire is not a bad typing. We'll give you some better coverage, but can't catch your chickens before they hatched. We need to catch him. I could lose here too. If he beats me, I die. So fighting is strong against dark rock, ice, steel. We're good. We're safe. We're happy. Can I afford to do any damage to him? I hope I can do a scratch and not kill it. Yeah, we'll do a couple. I'm in crit range myself. We'll do one more and then try to catch him. Focus energy. I would love to have some kind of status effect. Would be really nice to have. But there is 1, 2, 3. Oh, so close. Pursuit. What's pursuit do? Nothing? Okay. I can't take a whole lot more damage. I don't really want to die on row 1. 1. I might have to kill it. I could throw one more ball. The run might be over. For a Hitmontop. I didn't expect to have a hard time catching this. 1, 2. Oh no! Focus it. Okay. I'm gonna use all my Pokeballs on this thing? Oh, come on. Well. Well, therein lies the interesting part of a nuzlocke. I had balls. My party fainted. Run is over. The run is over. So let's reset. And this will be episode 0 where you guys can pick the starter. So we'll meet you back at the starter selection where you guys can choose a starter. Okay, everything's re-randomized. I'm actually going to set it to normal. I think maybe the catch rate's a little bit harder on hard. Maybe. So let's just go normal for the first little bit and see how that goes. I maybe could have done that the first time. But let's select normal, and we'll go through, and you guys get a chance to choose the starters, which was kind of the intent on episode 1 or 0 anyways. So this is kind of a good little test run to show you guys what it could be like. It could be an entire month of where I never leave the starting island. You never know. You never know. Can we select this, please, sir? Please. Would you like to turn autosaves on? Yes. We're going to rewrite file A. And we're going to skip to the starter selection. And this is where you guys get to come in. So please comment right away. The sooner the comments are in, the sooner I can start episode number 1. And you guys get to choose the starter. So, in ball number 1, on the far left, we have a Bisharp. A Bisharp? I've never seen that Pokemon before. What in earth is that? Bisharp. Do you want to choose a Bisharp? No. But it looks cool. It looks like a little knight. Maybe steel or some sort. Number 2. We have a Mareep. Mareep is actually a really good Pokemon. Electric, really good to have. No. And 3, is it Absol? This is a way better start. A way better start. So, please, in the chat, in the comment section, choose a starter, put your name in to be chosen as a Pokemon. You could be the starter. So again, we have a Bisharp as number 1. Looks kind of chill. We have a Mareep as choice number 2 as a starter. And we have an Absol as number 3. So please, please, please put in the comment section what you want me to choose as our starter. And in episode number 1, we'll try to get to Brock and see how that goes. So thank you guys very much ahead of time. Make sure to like and put some comments in there and get some Pokemons named after yourself in the future. So thank you guys very much. We'll see you tomorrow. Same bat time, same bat channel. Bye.